Okay, this is part 3 of a really messed up scenario. To recap how it started. Out at Uncle Joe's house, he lives a farm out in BFE. Nice little place if shit went to crap. Only bad thing is Uncle Joe thought, well, hey, I bought everything, all my supplies off the online using debit cards. Told him, hey, dude, things are stupid, doing that kind of stuff. Well, fast forward a week later, boom, everything. Fast forward a week later, everything went to shit. We're figuring, hey, we're at Uncle Joe's, we're all stocked up. But we noticed a commotion at the neighbor's place. Bam, a couple minutes later, the neighbor's kid shows up. Goes, hey, a couple Humvees showed up. They're looking for supplies. So, Uncle Joe, he's like, well, I'm not leaving none of these son bitches any of my stuff. I'm going to take care of it. You take you and the missus and the nieces and get the hell out of here, We'll figure something out later. So, 15 minutes later, we're loaded up with what we can grab. Boom, we're down the road. A couple miles before we have to turn off into the place that we want to relocate. If worst case scenario, there's a roadblock. It looks like the sheriff, okay? But I'm going to tell you, here's another scenario, okay? Remember, we think it's the sheriff, so we pulled up, did a U-turn, went back a little bit, and hit another dirt road, some other areas I know into, okay? First video was, hey, the vehicle was down the road, parked about, 1/8 of a mile. We walked in and checked the roads, okay? Had one of the nieces with me. They're camera shy, so you ain't gonna see them. Had fucking the niece run back up, get the vehicle, bring it back down. Second video was me sweeping the whole area before we, pulled the vehicle in. Okay, everything's secure. Now here's our base camp. Remember, hypothetical scenario. The only good thing about Uncle Joe is he listens how to pack the bucket. So we got at least a good month worth of food for all of us. Dog, I'm not too sure. Might have to make some gravy. Simple comms. You got, a Grundig little shortwave radio. It's got AM, FM, and it does have single sideband on it, which is really cool. And then you got your makeshift antenna. If I need to, I'll add more wire. Basically just to listen. Then you have everybody's favorite little radio. We all know what that thing is, okay? Hooked up to a rolled up J-pole antenna for 2 meter and 70 centimeters. All we're doing is listening. While I got it hooked up, I'm scanning through the frequencies. Sure enough, I pick up the guys at the roadblock. Well, no, it's not the sheriff and his buddies. It's a couple white dudes, a couple black dudes, and some Asians. Okay, a mixture. Okay, and they're looking, and they noticed then they're looking for our vehicle because, hey, we turned around. So, hypothetically, make up little base camp with what you got. What I'm trying to point out is there a lot too many people want to say, hey, I got this one little split, put all my eggs in one little basket. And, like in the 60s, government's listening. Now it's Alexa fucking, listening on me. That's the thing about buying your supplies. They all make lists. Snowden told you, but nobody wants to listen. It's like, I live in America. It can't happen here, but it is happening. Okay, I can go on a tangent, but I'm not, because this is the second time I'm trying to make this video. The first one I went on a tangent and everything went screwy. So I'm not going to go on a tangent because obviously Alexa doesn't like me. So what I'm trying to get at is get out and practice worst case scenarios. Like the old Boy Scouts. If you're prepared for it, it won't happen. But this is a very bad scenario that what's the worst case scenario? I just lost all my eggs because people didn't want to listen. It's called arrogance, prideful. Can't happen here, but it did. Okay, and now I'm gonna have to do everything with my nieces. It sucks. I got my woman and my dog. I have limited resources. So this could spin off if I had more people to play with. We could act it out as a hypothetical scenario of, well, we got to deal with the guys up the road because they're imposing upon, infringing upon people's right to travel, masquerading as a sheriff. Okay, yeah, it could have some fun. But like another thing too is when I went up to get the missus, we got a message off to the neighbor's son. And he said, hey, we gave him instructions of where we turn. Look for the happy pie plates. You figure how you want to let people know where to turn. Same time, I got my nieces spaced out. One's looking that way, one's looking this way, up and down the road. We're good. We're good couple 100 yards off the dirt road, about 4 miles in. I mean, we're on BFE. So, and it's a dead turnoff. I got good water, and it's summertime. But so I look at the pros and cons. So I got a month to figure something out. Hopefully I get some people showing up. If not, well, I'm on my own. The only problem is I'm surrounded by females. I ain't got enough chocolate. That's where I messed up. But that's the whole thing. That's what I made videos about caching. Look at the worst case scenario. You put all your eggs in one basket. Especially a lot of these old farts saying this kind of stuff. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Why are you doing it? Because I am the great whatever, fill in the blank. I am the great he with a big black rifle that I don't take out shooting because I don't want to scratch it. That's what we've turned into. But I'm not going to go on a tangent. I'm going to make a special video for that tangent. And we'll see if the phone messes up again. But other than that, do what you can. That's what I'm pointing out. Worst case scenarios, if you prepare for the worst thing, like zombies, if you can prepare for a zombie apocalypse, you can get through anything.
Yeah.
Except for them sprinting motherfuckers. Fuck that. But what was it, Z Nation? That was cool. And another thing, too. Mark Cornick, he always talks, on Intelligence Report with Liberty Tree Radio. There's two sayings. Remember your training, and you'll make it home. Train as you'll fight, so you'll fight as you train. And that goes with everything. And if anything, you want to learn something, listen to him. So, other than that, any questions? Boom. These videos can probably be short because, well, we bought one of those memory sticks, and well, now it doesn't want to work because I was blasting Alexa with the last video, and then now everything went tits up. So, they're going to be short and sweet. So, unless we can figure it out. So, till next, like and subscribe, and think.
Go play. Say like and subscribe. Good girl.